Hello everyone, this is Gauri and today I'm going to share 4 exercises with you that are going to help you play double thirds on the piano without having a breakdown in your practice room and without actually banging your head against the piano. So first of all, this tutorial is based on a step-by-step approach, which means that we're going to look at double thirds in a completely different manner. So whether you are a beginner, advanced or an intermediate pianist, this lesson is going to give you a lot of value. So come on, let's get right into it. So first, let me play a batch of consecutive thirds for you. So I am playing C and E together, which is my first third, and D and F together, which is my second third. Now, if we look at it carefully, we'll notice that when we play thirds, two separate melodic lines are formed. The low line in which C leads to D and the upper line in which E leads to F. So when we're playing this, notice that C is moving to D, which is our first melodic line, and E is moving to F, which is our second melodic line. Alright, so playing thirds is really not that tricky after all, because all we're doing is just playing a pattern of the C major scale. So a smart way to practice third would be just to practice that pattern. The reason why I'm telling you all of this is because a lot of players run away from the thirds. And part of the reason is because they think that double thirds is difficult. They have formed this mental block that they cannot do it. And they can. It's really not that difficult, guys. So I'm going to share the 4 exercises with you that are going to help you play double thirds in a step-by-step manner. Let's get to it. So the first exercise is, I know it's very easy, but it works, believe me. In the first exercise, we basically take the first 4 notes of the C major scale with 1, 2, 3, 4 as our fingerings, and we play it. And this is exactly because I just told you that it's a part of the C major scale pattern. Since this exercise is on a simpler side, a variant of it is this. So basically there are 4 groups and all of them are being played in triplets. Let's get to exercise number 2. So in the second exercise, we break down the process of playing double thirds. This is the exercise. Instead of playing 2 thirds consecutively, we play the first third and alternate it with D, which is the first note of the second third. Take a moment to think about what I said. I know it can be a bit intimidating. I know it can be a bit complicated, so just take a moment. So let me repeat it for you. Instead of playing 2 thirds consecutively, instead of playing this, which is actually our goal, the exercise actually involves for us to play the first third and then alternate it with the first note of the second third. First note of the second third is D. So we alternate it with D in a triplet manner. I'm going to play it again for you. And this exercise can basically be used all over the piano in different patterns with the help of different notes. So, like this, it can be used all over the piano, so make sure you do that too. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. Exercise number 3. Well, exercise number 3 is exactly like exercise 2, except instead of alternating the first third with D, we alternate it with F, which is the second note of the second third. Let me tell you what I mean. So this is the first third. We alternate it with the second note of the second third, which is F. So the exercise is this. Okay, now let's get to our last exercise, which is exercise number 4. So this exercise actually uses all the techniques that we learned in the previous exercises. So we play the first third and then we alternate it with the first note of the second third, which is D, in a triplet pattern. And then we play the second note of the second third, that is F, and alternate it with the first third in a triplet pattern. Let me show you what it sounds like. So believe me people, this actually sounds more difficult than it is, and that is why I have included the sheet music at the top of the video. I'm going to explain it to you again for all those people who don't know how to read the sheet music, but believe me, it's really not that tough. Again, I'll tell you about exercise number 4. In exercise number 2, we take the first third and we alternate it with the first note of the second third, which is D, so in a triplet manner. And then we take the second note of the second third and we alternate it with the first third. Second note of the second third is F, and we alternate it with the first third, which is CE. So that's what the exercise is. Again, this exercise can be used all over the piano. I actually recommend you guys to actually work on the first 4 fingers and then go to the 5th one. But yes, this exercise and all the other exercises that I mentioned can be used for all the other fingers as well. So what we're basically doing is switching from playing first third with the first note of the second third and first third with the second note of the second third. This is so that our fingers get used to alternating both the notes individually, so that later when we play double thirds, we can do it together without putting in too much effort. Guys, double thirds is really not that tough. I'm saying it again and again because people have this mental block about how tough it is. But with these exercises, it really will become much easier. Just make sure to do them daily and also take one at a time instead of just, starting it suddenly. Just take it gradually and do not speed up, start slow. So that is all that you need to take care of in order to master these exercises. And I guarantee you, once you've done that, you'll be able to play double thirds easily. I hope you enjoy this lesson and have a really good time practicing. Happy practicing and bye-bye.